husband will never be the person that he was at 19 when he stepped onto the battlefield. You don't just get over the way that your brain changes after combat. It's not something you flip a switch on and change back.
I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. For 4.5 years, I was trained to kill people, and I was trained to blow things up. At the end of it, you're mandated you have to do 2 weeks of training to be a civilian again. And I don't know what that means.
So I have secondary PTSD. The symptoms and issues that our husbands have, that my husband has now kind of trickled onto me and has become a part of who I am. While we are making leaps and bounds towards improving the care and focus for our veterans, so many of us wives fight a very real, very unknown battle. We have caregiver burnout all the time. For me, the turning point, I think, in my own healing and my own journey was getting involved in OneToOne.
I learned about the specific needs of caregivers of the wounded veterans. And so I thought, what better organization than professional coaches who know how to partner with somebody to help them reclaim their life.
Coaching is working with the individual and listening and asking, what do you want? How can we talk about how you can get what you want?
Our organization is virtual and we connect by phone.
It seems counterintuitive. How can you actually expect someone to open up when you're just a disconnected voice on the phone? But what happens is you learn to hear every nuance, a shift of voice.
It is totally without any judgment. It's locking into what you already are on the inside, your brilliance, what is already there.
They have the answer. I just need to find it.
Oftentimes they can actually be more open and reveal things that they wouldn't ever reveal.
She became my confidant. She became the one person that I could talk to every week without fear of judgment, who would just listen and acknowledge and validate me. OneToOne is all about setting goals and how do you reach that and how do you make them achievable and measurable, and now he and I are doing that for our family. I feel like the more educated we can become for ourselves, the more we can put back into our marriage, back into each other, and then back into the world, so that we can educate other people around us to what is it like to be a family dealing with PTSD.
These people all want the kind of support that we're offering, and we can do that best when we have a huge community that believes that this makes a difference.
We need financial support so that we can go forward and have the funding to be able to market, to be able to increase our reach.
When we provide the support that's needed, we can coach a lot more women. We are a volunteer organization. All of our coaches volunteer to coach for free. And when a bunch of people come together to try to help this particular group of people, they change the situation that we're living in the United States.